What's going on, guys? Today we're going to do a taper fade and a messy fringe, and I'm going to show you guys the easiest steps to finish this haircut in an efficient way. As always, we're starting off by sectioning the top from the sides just to minimize our focus zone. And then after we do that, we're going to go ahead and start cutting the foundation so that the sides and the top blend in together with a seamless transition. When we're starting our foundation, we're doing the back so that we can find the occipital bone, just to where the head lays so that the fade doesn't come out too high, the cowlick doesn't stick up at the end. Those really annoying problems that a lot of clients tend to have. And then after we're done with the foundation, we're going to go ahead and try to keep the sides dark. So we're going to go ahead and use a fork to clean up the sides, and so we have a good canvas to start the fade on. And then we're going to go ahead, and while we have the trimmers in our hand, we're going to go ahead and finish all the guidelines, the sides, the back, just so that we can be as efficient as possible. And after that, we're just going to go ahead and grab the shaver and just shave under the bottom, just so that all that's already done. Then after I finish all that, we're just going to go ahead and with our clipper all the way open on the back of the taper so that we can make our first guideline. And then as we set the guideline in nice and evenly, we're going to start with it open and then close it halfway and then close it a quarter and then close it all the way until the line is completely out. Really easy process, the same process I use every time. Some haircuts you're going to have to detail more, some haircuts are just going to be easier to fade. And then once that's done, we're going to go ahead and put the one guard open and making our next guideline. And then after we put the guideline in open, we're going to go ahead and close the clipper and make sure that it's all even.
Take a zo, kill this one.
We're going to go ahead and put the half guard on and start with it halfway open and then close it all the way down until that second guideline is all the way out. And after that, we're going to go ahead and get our two guard closed for the next section. And then we're going to go ahead and just like we did the half, we're going to take the 1 1/2, start with the halfway closed and work our way down. And that's pretty much the fade on the sides. We're going to go ahead and make sure there's no line between the 2 and the 3, or the 2 and the 4, so we're going to use a 3. And that's pretty much it for the back now. Nice, clean, simple taper. He wanted to change his haircut last time. He got a skin fade, so that's why it's still a little light. We're just trying to grow the sides and the top dark again. And then the same step that we use for the back, we're going to use for the sides. Start with the clipper open and fade that down all the way, and then the 1, and then the 2, and then so on until the fade is complete on the sides. Same exact steps. If you know how to do the fade on the back, you know how to do the fade on the sides. The sides is a lot easier because it's a smaller surface, so you don't have to move it around and make sure you're putting different guidelines in, because your clipper is going to cover pretty much the whole fade area that you want to fade.
Take a zo, killed this one.
And then as you can see, the fade is coming along nicely, so we're going to go ahead and take our trimmers and line them up a little bit, just to make sure that the taper is looking nice. And then after we do the lineup, we're going to go ahead and make sure we fade the beard in so that the beard doesn't look all crazy when he leaves, you know. Even if he's going to shave it off, I would like to do just a quick fade in, just so it's not a hard line as soon as he leaves, you know, because that's the canvas. That's what people are seeing leave. They don't know that he's going to shave the beard off, but that's why you have to make it look nice, regardless if they're going to shave it off or not. And then now that all that's done, we're just doing a little bit of clip over comb to make sure everything is connected. And then after we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and start the top. First things first, we always split the top in the middle and connect it to the foundation so that there's no overhang.
Take a zo, killed this one.
And then after we connect that to the foundation, we're gonna go ahead and just add some texture with some slide cutting, and with the straight razor, just add some texture at the top so he has a little more movement and his hair is not so flat. Just so that the messy fringe will look nice. and then just blow drying his hair a little bit, styling his hair how I think it'll look best on him, and how the picture that he showed me looks like, so that he can see the vision that I've seen the whole time and I'm trying to show him. And then after that, we're just gonna do a little bit of detail work, just a little bit of scissor over comb, and just trying to detail it to make sure that every hair is laying exactly how you want it to lay. And I hope you guys learned something in this video, and I just want to say I appreciate every one of you guys for watching the video and all the support. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one.